They think I'm capping, I just beat the skit. I pay for the damage before I plead the fifth. That boy scamming.
Already like chicken wings and hot sauce. Alrighty, shooting the shit around.
Shooting the shit. Ching, ching, ching.
Oh, I didn't know what the fuck you're
ching, ching.
I didn't know what.
What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the Littest Living Room Podcast in Detroit. You already know where we at with it, man.
This nigga gonna be drunk on it.
Literally.
This gonna be funny.
You already know how to do it. Look up.
That third cook like that. She doing like 2 minutes
She
ago.
doing the ad lib. I said, yup.
Y'all already know it's about to be a bomb-ass episode tonight. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for tuning in. Look, we got, bro, these are some very close individuals to me. They are in the building tonight. You know, like, these are the original folks I usually have the most, deepest, funnest, like, conversations with. So, like, this ain't honestly nothing new at all. It don't even gonna feel like we recording an episode. This is what we do all the time. Like, we used to be at Brittany's house 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, debating, arguing, talking. Like, this is what we used to do. So, like, for everybody that's in the building, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for being here. You know what I'm saying? This is fam. This is fam. So, to start off, you already know I got my boy Win in the building, the co-host, the one and only. I'm gonna call him Winford tonight. Yes.
You said
yes.
Winning.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna call him by his real name tonight. I don't even spell it out for y'all. Y'all don't even know the real spelling. Y'all just see W-I-N. Y'all see the full shit. It's right there. Yes, that's this nigga name. That's how it's spelled. Like, what? It's not that difficult. It's literally Win and Fred. This nigga's 2 people. That's
The question is, when are you Win and when are you Fred?
I'm always Winfred.
Oh, man.
And he pronounces differently too. It's not
Yeah, that nigga know his name.
It's different.
He's the only person I know that will politely know. It's Winfred.
And share again. I swear to God, people always pronounce my name wrong. I swear, the way I say it,
How people do say your names? I get called Jaya. I get called Jahaya.
I heard that before.
Yes, people
I feel like you look like a Jahia though.
Are you saying I look like royalty?
I dig that. Well, you know all black queens look like royalty, so that's a good question.
Okay.
See, that's how I call. That's how I just tell people to say. Just say Deja, because everybody. My name is Dejanique. They say Dejanique, Dojanique. Where do you get that from? It's Deja, unique. Dejanique. It's just add you take the unique and just
And it's how they spell it too.
Yeah, facts.
Maybe that's how they spell it.
Facts. So.
Dog lover.
Yeah, and as y'all know, we got a door in the building. Whatever, she don't need no introduction. She gonna make herself known anyway. But we do have special guest here, Brittany, the one and only. Y'all going, she quiet. Y'all think? Wait, just wait. She be loading. I'm about to put a loading percentage right there. I think you about what? 35? Yeah. She about 35%. There you go. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Brittany, for coming through. She came through last minute for me and shit, and this is what a real friend is about. You know. TC.
What's good?
This is my barber, y'all. Woo woo. This is the nigga that do my hair.
Everybody calm down.
Brittany,
All right, but yeah, I'm happy in the building, man.
Yeah. She's a mom. You go, girl. Yeah. Triple B. Big body, big B. Boom, boom, boom.
Please discard any of that, please.
They about to be fucked up.
What's going on, y'all? It's TC the Travel Barber. I'm just letting y'all know if y'all value y'all time, y'all need to get you a travel barber, and I'm your guy. TC,
Facts.
hit me up.
Y'all see the shit. Y'all see the credentials right there. You know what I'm saying?
See, it ain't happened yet.
Oh.
But see, I'm a person that operates off God. So at the end of the day, I know it's gonna happen.
Because I'm gonna be the first person to fly that nigga out. That's why.
Let me know. Let me know.
You know what I'm saying?
You better fly me
You
out.
know what I'm saying? We gonna be y'all. This the only nigga y'all gonna see cutting my hair. We got Sherry. Sherry in the building. She gonna give me some subscribers off of this one.
Yes.
I'm using Sherry for promotion. No.
You need to put like.
Cause all her love now. I'm about to show y'all a little snippet. You know what I'm saying? There we go. You know what I'm saying? My little editing skills. Y'all see her likes? Oh, her. Let me swipe it for y'all. Hold on. Let me.
I think a dog trying
That ain't shit, no, Giant. Y'all see the titty nip? Hold on.
Damn.
Giant.
Give me some flowers. What the heck?
Y'all see this? No.
Give me some flowers.
Can I get some? Are you sharing?
Right. Are you sharing? Sharing is
Are
caring.
you-
Oh, and let me tell
Sharon,
y'all.
are you sharing?
Hold on. Y'all do not know, but Sherry is an stallion. If y'all do not know, I'm gonna put her height right here. Yes, fellas that love to climb trees. Earth Day is coming up. All right, we got Deja in the building.
She's like, what? She's like, I am not here for you lumberjacks.
No, she.
What?
You looking for some lumberjacks?
For some
I'm about
lumberjacks.
to like because of my body. You gonna be like, yeah, I'm out for one. And I'll be like, there it go. It was somebody somewhere.
It's nothing wrong with it.
It is nothing wrong with it. And all these ladies here are beautiful. They got very bomb ass personalities. They know how to cook. They got sense of humor. They'll take care of you. They are nurturing real females. You'll be dumb not to shoot your shots. Unless you just ain't got it like that and I understand.
On shooting the shit Saturday.
On shooting the shit, shoot your shot. You got Brittany, bam. Sherry, bam. Deja, bam. Even the door, she's taking application. She'll lick anybody. Yes.
Only purebreds though. Only purebreds.
Please. Yes.
I love it.
Oh, if y'all didn't even know, the fuck I ain't forgetting my nigga, even my nigga win. Y'all already know what to do because y'all already know about win. I already had some people message me about win, so it's already.
Win, you skipped me and went to everybody else? Oh, you quiet now.
Win said, I got hoes.
Dun, dun, dun.
I got hoes in different areas.
Is that a Warren G song?
Let's make y'all.
Different area.
Deja, you're in the building.
Yes.
Thank you for being here, girl.
You welcome.
She gonna sauce this shit up on this bitch tonight. You already know what I'm saying.
Yeah, she gonna bring me out my box.
Yes. The first bottle is gone. It's out of there.
We're on the second thing.
Because y'all
Out of
sipping
there.
on wine.
Hey, shout out to whoever St. Julian is. He has a sweet red wine and he's from Michigan. Please add me because I need to really know how you make this wine. Okay?
Look,
Make me feel
it's
real
the bomb.
divine. Okay?
It's making me feel a little bit sexy right now.
A little bit sexy
And I got my eyes a little low.
Okay.
I'm for real.
Hey, so we gonna start off heavy and strong. You know what I'm saying? So y'all. Oh wait. Hold on, real quick. I did. But so we gonna go straight to it. I know y'all seen that Will Smith and Chris Rock shit. Now, I'm gonna be the first to say. Actually, I'm gonna be the first to ask. If these were two white men, how would this situation?
I swear.
What do you mean, nah?
No, I'm just saying shit really didn't happen to Will. That nigga went, sat back down, then went back on the stage and accepted his Oscar.
I'm not saying nothing happened to him, but
Stayed the whole night. His ass stayed the whole night in front row, chilling. He just assaulted the man on stage. His ass sat back.
so you don't think this was planned at all?
I feel like it.
No,
I don't think it's because I did not see the
You don't think it was
benefit of
planned?
it.
No, I don't think it's playing because
No,
at the end of the
honestly,
day, I don't believe it's
He
playing.
walked off smirking when he smacked him.
I was gonna say I honestly do feel like you know, Will Smith and Jada relationship. Well, their marriage is very
open.
Yes, it's very, very open. I honestly haven't heard this much about Will Smith and Jada. Within the past year, everything that's occurred, or I think 2 years, whatever the hell.
Like 2 years.
It's like 2 years. But before that, I honestly didn't hear shit about Will and Jada. To be honest. Like, I didn't hear much besides his kids. But
he been had the red tape. She been had the red tape.
When she was openly talking about like they sex
and
life
she lied about it. She said no, it's not an open relationship. That's she was fucking a nigga the whole time.
Right, that's when August.
So what was going on? Was it open or was it not?
Came in that picture.
Ultimately, at the end of the day, the situation that happened between Chris Rock and Will Smith, Will Smith saw an opportunity to step up and be a man. When all year he didn't step up and be a man because at the end of the day he didn't smack August Alsina. That's what I said. He didn't smack him. But see, nobody talks about the fact that in everything that Jada talked about, when all that stuff happened with August Alsina, she destroyed Will. Like he had no opportunity to really step up and be a man.
You think he got that back by smacking that nigga like?
No, that was a bad move. He made black men look bad. Because at the end of the day, black men don't slap other black men. That's not a thing. But he talked about your wife in a joke. That's a joke.
And Chris Rock,
that joke wasn't that bad though.
It's Chris Rock. He's like a man.
You gonna be.
But I guess I can't understand from a husband standpoint.
Right. That's
and
50-50.
And from it's just like cause
from his point.
It's just you don't really know cause literally, for all we know, that hour before, let's say she was just literally talking about how ugly she felt. You know what I'm saying? And maybe that just triggered her like, bruh.
But Will Smith don't even
cuss. Her fucking another nigga should trigger her.
You said Will Smith don't even cuss?
He don't even cuss. He was sitting in the audience saying, keep my wife's fucking name out your mouth.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, that's not Will. The person that you saw wasn't Will.
Right.
And it's like for you to destroy another black man on stage, it's a comedian. This ain't just a random person.
Right.
Chris Rock said way worse. You made black people look bad in that.
He did.
And see, he chose that opportunity because at the end of the day, even though he won that Oscar, you were taking shots all year about how you was a man. You let another man have sex with your woman, and it was like it was said that you gave permission. How does that take? So I'm sorry for any man when you give another man permission to have sex with your wife, and you haven't said you and your wife that it's open. You look less of a man.
Yeah, so pretty much him slapping Chris Rock don't justify.
It didn't help. Because men, I'm sorry.
Because he didn't do nothing this whole time ever since him and Jada been going through all this.
Once she
came out with a song. August Alsina came out with a song. About banging your wife.
He really,
I forgot he did do that.
I'm sorry, there's nothing you can do. The damage is done. Like for Will Smith, how Will Smith looks in this situation, you look even less as a man.
Wow.
I'm sorry. It's just because Chris Rock handled it beautifully because he was in a situation. Because first of all, black people, they didn't even want black people on the Oscars. So it's like for him to be a host and to stand up there and not come at him, he's not gonna do it because that's gonna make him look bad.
Right.
Because what it should.
And then think about it too. For all we know, that could have canceled his tour. Chris Rock is going on tour.
It said that he got more tickets.
Yeah, they just added extra dates to his tour because of this situation. So he just chose, sanity over insanity.
Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith are mad because they're no longer on that pedestal that we put them on as black people. That's all that is. Y'all not as perfect as y'all made it seem. But it's okay. Guess what though? At the end of the day, we know what y'all are. When the table talk first came out, I said they have an open marriage. They have an open marriage. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. But see, in taking that on, you lose the pedestal that you had.
But they've been saying they had an open marriage for years. It's just been coming out more and more.
No, that's the thing. They not saying that. Other people kept saying that.
But you can tell that they've been having. You can tell that they've been having.
Because one time I heard that talk,
I thought she dated Tupac way before Will. I didn't know that they was open. I didn't know.
I thought they was just best friends. I know they did fuck a couple times. I do know that, but I did not know. I didn't know that they actually did date. I thought they were just. They started off as really, really close friends, and you can tell that they did have some sexual encounters, and then after that,
Jada like musicians, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Damn,
like that.
Yeah, and I'm sorry. At the end of the day, nobody's talking about the fact that the statement that was made, she deserved that. She made her husband look bad.
True.
She made her husband look
Let's
bad.
speak on it.
Like your job as a wife,
Even
is
as
to
a wife,
uphold
when he was at the
your
rest,
Be
husband.
real.
They was talking, he was crying, and they made a meme out of that.
Yeah.
She made that man look terrible.
And don't act like Jada head ain't big.
He never said that. He just said you look like you gonna
G.I. Jane.
G.I. Jane had a shaved head on the movie.
But he was laughing at the joke.
No, my
when
thing is-
Chris Rock said it, and like
But she
Jada was the only one who didn't laugh. He was laughing, and they showed the clip.
Yeah, it's like he looked at Jada and was like, oh.
I think it was a stare. I think
Yeah, it was the stare. It was
the
most
stare.
definitely that the stare.
Oh, when she stared at him?
Like, you know
No,
what?
you could tell her, like, that face was blank as fuck. Like,
Yeah.
he looked at her, and she was just sitting there, like,
So she was saying,
She
no,
was
I do understand where Jada coming from because it is talking about her, what she going through, her condition, what she going through. You don't make no joke. You don't make no joke about your
What
condition.
he didn't know. I don't think.
Bobby, y'all know
But you also don't point out
I
that
didn't
your
even know.
husband allows
Yeah, I
you to
ain't
have
know
sex
either
with
until
another
recently.
man and y'all haven't come out and said that y'all have an open relationship. She had a hand in that. But see, that's another example of you not wearing the pants in your relationship. Because for Will not to be a man in his relationship,
Yes.
if he was a man in his relationship, none of that would have happened.
First off,
None
one,
of that would have happened.
You gotta actually think.
so you
deeper
really
than
think
that,
not being
though.
a man in your relationship don't cause affairs?
No, but see,
But they were open.
it's how it's done though. Because if you have an open relationship, cool.
what's the slang?
But the
Happy
fact
wife?
that it hits different when a woman has sex with another man. It
Happy
is
life.
different.
If your wife happy, your life is happy.
I think, to be honest, nobody knows a true reaction of what's really going on. I mean, you have to think about it. Celebrities is always in the camera, and when that August Alsina and Jada situation happened, did you see their true reaction when it dropped? No. You saw. You have time to plan. You have time to fake it out for the camera. You have time to plan out things. But that right there, what Chris Rock did, that was a live action. So you don't know.
Bitch!
Behind the scene, bitch, you got me fucked up.
You know who the fuck
So you gotta honestly admit that you don't know what her true reaction is. When I'm not saying that what they doing is fine, but at the end of the day, that was a true reaction. And you don't know how he defended his wife. You don't know what they talked about behind closed doors. You don't even know how he handled August Alsina at the end of the day. But we saw how he handled Chris Rock.
But that same energy that you gave Chris Rock, you should have gave that to all of it all year. Cause that's a black man against black man. That's black on black
I see
crime,
what you
and
saying.
it's fine.
When these white people was making these jokes and when they was talking on the
You
I know
weren't
what you're
doing
saying.
that.
I know what
You
you're
weren't doing that. But see, that's the problem that we have amongst
So
black
let's
people.
be real. So why do you think there's a thing? I was just telling Wynn this. We was talking about a couple topics. Why do you think that black men are so fast to fight or kill another black man or to go against another black man, but cannot kill or defend or go against a white man?
So you want me to answer?
What was this?
You want to be truthful?
I know it's a couple ways,
At
but
the end of the day, we are conditioned not to do anything to white men. We are conditioned that way. I don't care what nobody say. At the end of the day, slavery ended, but the mindset of thinking that white people are superior never changed. It never changed. That's why you don't see things that we used to have. That's why we had a Black Wall Street. We don't have it anymore. Everybody's segregated. We still have the mindset that that white people are still superior to us, which is mind blowing. But you got to look at the damage. Okay,
Right.
we sit up here and we operate in a school system that teaches us how to be employees.
right.
We operate in a school system that you didn't even see individuals of color in power that wasn't dead. Everybody you've seen who stepped up for black people, they died. They were shot down. So it's like at the end of the day, but for a white person, all they see is white excellence. All the presidents was white. All the inventors was white. Everything that they see is white. So at the end of the day, we don't know how to deal with that because we've never had to deal with that. And until we deal with that situation of thinking that white people are superior, we will never get any further. I don't care if it's Jay-Z, I don't care if it's Rihanna, I don't care what they create and what they establish. At the end of the day, the common black person believes subconsciously that white people are superior. Because if we didn't think that, we wouldn't operate as we do. We wouldn't spend the dollar in the way that we do. We would only keep it in the black community. Gucci sells us something for $300, but yet we argue with a black person about how much they charge for something.
You speaking facts.
Because it's a mindset. It's a mindset. At the end of the day, if I want you to think a certain way.
So do you think black people, this question is for everybody, do y'all really think black people will be able to get out of that prison of being still held down? What do you think will take for black people to overcome that trauma that white people have caused us?
Togetherness. Togetherness.
But I'm sorry, I ain't trying to be funny, but
you gotta gain trust. In order to work together, you got to gain that trust. You have to. Like, we all can't. Y'all screaming, Black Lives Matters, everybody lives matters, all these. How everybody all lives matters and Black Lives Matters? Y'all all still killing each other and don't nobody trust each other and all this other stuff.
Can you pass me a bag we got from the store?
what you want?
The chips in them.
The what?
The chips in the woods.
In the what?
In the woods.
It's bad
In the
that we
woods.
believe
Oh.
black people. You see us with a black person, we get scared.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that with everybody.
But I'm saying that's conditioned though, because when you see a white person, you don't feel.
No, I'm not seeing a big ass white dude walking down the street.
But that's
I'm like,
conditioned
oh, that's a
though.
big ass white nigga.
There's a reason why we don't talk about the Willie Lynch letter. There's a reason why, because that was something that was set up to organize us in a way to diminish us.
I was talking about the Willie Lynch letters. I know that. I know that's exactly what slavery
But I'm
was.
saying,
It
like,
was to divide us.
think about it.
And divide our minds. Like,
If you told a young individual from the jump that you were a slave for 400 years in this country, and you automatically start behind, but see, we believe as black people that when we're born, we're on the same level as the white person. That's a disadvantage. If I was to tell you, hey, you are behind 400 years, you need to work
oh, I'm
hard.
not saying we was never taught that we were the same level of white
No,
people.
we was.
I never remember that. I always was taught that we was underneath.
No. But no. If you were never taught underneath because you never had a white teacher teach you, hey, I owned you at one point. That's a conversation.
But we had people tell us that they owned us one point.
But no, when you think about how you were taught about slavery, how long were you taught about slavery? I guarantee you that you were taught longest about the judicial system than you were about slavery.
No, but I say I grew up kind of different. Like, I literally grew up, that's exactly.
But you're talking about you as a person. I'm talking about black people as an entirety.
Because I really think black people was raised like some reason I always just thought they was raised like me. Like, I went to all DPS school. I went to supposedly the worst Detroit prep schools, the worst.
I
So we always
substituted
talk
for
about
an 8th grade class and they didn't even know what Jim Crow was.
So yeah, I learned that probably like 2nd grade.
But a lot of kids don't
Yeah, I
get
was
that.
gonna say, yeah, a lot of.
But that's by design, though. They talk about they talk about not even considering slavery as a genocide.
Yeah, that is. Right.
That's a crime. But see, America is so quick to sit up here and be like, "Oh no, we didn't do nothing. The Nazis did something." Right?
Right.
You know, they did something over in Rwanda. We didn't do that. We didn't use black
They
people.
talked
Shit,
about.
I don't do that shit with Native Americans. They kind of just try to hide that shit.
They don't mention that shit at all.
I never seen it, but like, how did Native Americans?
They massacred a
There's only like 2
whole race
Native Americans in
to
y'all life.
own this
That
country.
shit crazy because I know about the blood coats and all them bitches.
Yeah,
I for sure know about the Lexington War.
That's why, at the end of the day, the Ukraine
I
situation
was
is
talking
bad.
about niggas. I was only talking about black people. I didn't
No, we know about the
I
blood.
heard about the Trail of Tears and that's it. That's all I
We
heard.
know about the blood coats. Them niggas, we
They
heard-
wiped them out.
Yeah,
They wiped them out and then turned around and gave them all these benefits to say, hey, I'm sorry for taking your land.
Like,
that
niggas
I
just
thought
like 1,000 of them left. Ain't nothing of them left.
They didn't care. They didn't care, so I'm sorry. At the end of the day, America says, I'm only about solidarity when it's convenient for me. And that's some bull crap. Because at the end of the day, you did everything that you talk about every nation in doing.
Yeah.
And you did it to your own people. So at the end of the day, I don't care what nobody say. In order for us to be successful as black people, we need to step away. Step away in the country that we built, that we created. That's how it should be.
I don't like that.
Because at the end of the day, I'm sorry, we don't need white people. We don't need
Like that, but I don't want to stay away this country because I do feel.
No, you misheard me. I didn't say step away to another country. I said step away within this country. Because we did that and they bombed us. But guess what? We have something that we've never had before. We got social media. Everything is news. Everything is seen.
But they running all that shit. They running all that
Guess
shit.
what though? They run that because we allow them to run
There's people
that.
who try to come out with black social media. We just as black
Man,
people.
how much leeway you think we got with that shit?
This boy,
See, that's what we said. That's what we just talking about.
any other race in America.
Who?
Our dollar is greater than
What's
any
our
race.
dollar?
Our money is greater than any other race in this country. Why do you think you see all these commercials, all these car commercials, cars that we ain't never even owned? They have us be in those commercials because they want our money.
Right.
When the situation happened with COVID, when the situation happened when they were talking about Juneteenth, you had companies saying, oh, we support Juneteenth. You support our dollar. That's what it is.
Right.
Because guess what? Nobody works harder than us. Nobody creates more than us. Our dollar is unbelievably great. You want our money. So if we say, you know what? I'm going to spend my money with black people. Your options dwindle. But guess what? When your options dwindle, people create.
Facts.
Nothing is created and established without us. They
They
need us.
do that though. That's why they boxed us in.
Yeah, but see, guess what? If we were taught that from birth, we would think different.
Yeah.
Of course, but the question is,
Yeah, that's true.
like,
But you can't
Like
get
you
like
just
that
said.
because if you get like that, you have to be careful of the way you move in your mindset.
Yeah.
Because nobody's gonna take a too powerful black or black woman or man being too powerful and too outspoken.
True.
You know what I'm saying? And you have so many people that don't know how to treat the Black Lives Matter or trying to step ahead. Some people do too much, some people do too less, but you have to really be careful. And what you said right there, yeah, our dollar matter. Every time it got to be a movie, a commercial, a couple of black kids in class.
they got
just to
the
make
black
it
kids on the
conversation. Yeah, everybody is everywhere. Yeah, that is definitely true. But the thing is, we have to step ahead too. We got to get out of our comfort zone too.
Yeah.
You can't keep dwelling on the past if you have a whole future ahead of you.
Oh, without a doubt.
You know what I'm saying? So the only thing you can really do is come together and realize your worth and then push forward. But we have so many black people that's so against each other because of everything that's going on. Everybody have different circumstances. We push against each other. We don't come together. And one thing about a white person, they come together for some money, but a black person let it interrupt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's I'm never fucking with her.
But that's talk,
You know
though.
what I'm saying? But
That's
these white
talk.
people sit down and here's your money, but I still don't fuck with you.
Yeah, because they only know business.
And that's what
all
a
it
black
is.
mindset have to be. It's business. Put your feelings to a side. So while you telling people sit here and keep thinking about it, you got to think about it to a minimum because at the same time you have to still have your pride. Stop sitting there whimping and crying. Okay, slavery happened, all this stuff happened. I understand the truth, but you got to move forward. Because if you let your emotions get ahead of you, you're never going to get into business. You know what I'm saying? After a while, sitting there having to talk with a white man about slavery, he going to get bored. When you start talking about the digits, he get excited.
Oh yeah.
So it's time to get out
Yeah,
your
about that
feelings and
money.
get into your bag.
They about their money.
Literally.
They about their money.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying about people. You can't just go in there, oh yeah, Roo, I'm doing this. You should do it because I'm black and I get it. No, get in there with the right mindset, the right type of background, straight facts. You know what I'm saying? And make sure you have your stuff together as a black person in America. If you know where we came from, you know how we got treated, move forward. You know what I'm saying? Represent yourself better. Because when you act like a clown, you make them remember when we was in chains. You can't keep doing that.
But see, that's the black people that
Her
promote.
percentage is at 60%, y'all.
They promote that. All these rappers, they promote that. They want us to look like fools. They don't promote the doctors, the lawyers, the teachers. They don't promote that. They don't promote that.
Black people need foundation. And I say that to stop always going, I did this shit alone. I ain't got no niggas. I ain't got nobody. How the fuck you ain't got nobody when your mama, your cousin, your sister, your brother, a stranger, a friend you know since 7th grade tried to help your ass? Stop thinking that you done did everything by your motherfucking self because you haven't. You need people. And that's what black people need to understand. You need some type of foundation. Stop thinking you gotta, I'm the lone wolf, I'm gonna do this shit by myself. I've been doing this shit by myself. And I'm gonna do this shit, I'm gonna end this shit by myself. No, that's your problem. That's why you by yourself.
I think that's where I come in as well. But at the same time, but now you gotta think about them sometimes when you ask for that help and you like literally you have them people that be like, oh, you can call me, do this. Oh, I got your back, I got this, just call me. But then when you get to calling them and you really need that help for real, oh, I can't even do it. I'm messed up. I right now. Then you be like, dang, you telling me I can help you, you can help me out and everything, but then when I really need you, you not there for me. So then that sit there, then you sit there and think about like, I'm the only person I got. I'm the only person that's making this sacrifice to myself. I gotta really struggle in peace. I gotta struggle by myself because I gotta grind. Like I gotta get out here by myself because at the end of the day, don't nobody got me. Bills I get paid. I gotta eat. I gotta put clothes on my back. Shit.
And I feel you 100% because I do feel like my whole life I had to be that person for everybody besides being that person for myself. So I understand completely, but I literally had to stop myself from thinking like that. And I ain't gonna cap, let alone saying that. Wayne can tell you full force, I would literally be sitting here like, man, fuck everybody, I ain't got nobody, I ain't fuck with nobody. And this man done more for me than anybody in my life. And he's listening to me complain about people that I don't have.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like when you think about shit like that, when you complain more than give grace, that's all you're bringing.
Yeah.
If you speak more on what you're grateful for and the people that you have, those are going to be the things that you are going to bring into your life. If you complain about the people you don't have, then you ain't going to have nobody. That's all you focus your attention on is doing shit by yourself. Having nobody. Because technically when you thinking that way, the real question is, do you want somebody?
Yeah. Right.
Do you want somebody to help you? Do you want some, like, what it is?
In my mind,
Rejection.
Like,
It's all about rejection.
Yeah, like I'm just so hard about like, damn, she already know she about to tell me no. I'm being prepared. Like I already know she about to be on some bullshit, so I'm about to plan B.
But you know what I also had to realize too is that I had to prepare myself for rejection. Because even with people that I fully know, because I also had to realize that people do change over time. The person that I knew 4 years ago, you may not be in the next 5 years. So guess what? I have to be prepared for you to switch up. I even got to be prepared for people that I don't know. You want to know why? Because as soon as you have that conversation with people, damn, you don't even think like me, bro. You don't even live the same life as me. But even sometimes it ain't like you can't be cool with them people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like Wynn told me the other day we had this conversation, like, it's not like you can't be cool with people. You just gotta put people where they need to be.
Yeah.
If these people, if these people are the people that just needs to be in your life for good vibes, let them be there. Stop calling the good vibe friends with serious shit because they don't give a fuck. They just want to turn up. Stop calling them like bitch. Bitch, they don't give a fuck about that. But then you get mad at them. Why they not like that? You can't be mad at them.
You just fuck my hoes.
You know what I'm saying? Call those people that you can rely on. Leave those other people where they need to be at. And that's how you can stop mixing up emotions and feelings. You can't be mad at your turn-up friends for not being counselors because you didn't call your counselor friends.
Yeah.
You called your turn-up friends. So what are you doing?
And then
you know what I'm saying?
To your turn-up friends, and now you looking shitty on the other side.
Exactly.
Now you see it.
Exactly. So it's like we just
sometimes you don't see it though. Sometimes you don't see it. Like you gotta figure that shit out for yourself. When your turn-up friend, the person you talk to all the time, that you vent to, that you go to with your problems, that you tell about your life.
Like you
don't know.
You gotta reconstruct your
You
circle.
don't know their
It took me 25 years. It took me 20. I'm 25.
It took me 9 years to figure that out.
I'm 25 now to find out.
It took me 20.
The person that I am was bringing all my bad luck. Like literally, if I don't talk to this girl, my life is good. I'm money flowing, my life straight, bills paid, I'm glowing, skin glowing. As soon as we get to hanging around, we talking, my life, I'm losing the job. I don't got no money coming in, my skin going bad, I'm stressed, I'm depressed, I'm crying, I'm weeping, I'm praying to God, I'm just But then when I detach, life back good. So it's like, dang.
So what were you holding on? The thing is, what was you holding on to this person?
I think it's the friendship, the memory.
Yes, that's what
me being cool, and that's my only friend. I'm just so connected to her. It's the only girl that know me.
Yeah.
That's like,
actually real.
That shit hurt though.
It do. It hit you to the point where like, damn, I don't want to just let her go. I don't want to. This is the only person I know.
Right.
Like, what do I do? Like, you just stuck in a hard place, but then at the same time, you got to choose your peace over anything. Like I said, I ain't trying to put my business out, but I went to jail. That shit, when I say sitting in that jail cell for 30 days straight, literally, I caught this girl. You can't even deliver a message to my mother? That showed me right there, like, what? I'm in jail. I'm trying to reach out to my mama. You can't even deliver it. Oh, I reached out to your mama. I reached out to your mama. I finally talked to my mama. Mom, did you get the message? No. Like what?
You gotta be really careful of who you call a friend. And I think at this point, a lot of people feel like sometimes they just have to reach out to the first person that's available. And that's okay. Sometimes you have to reach out to somebody who you close to and who you used to because you're afraid to step out and meet new people or to be alone. You know what I'm saying? If that's one thing I feel like a lot of people are not humble with, is that you got yourself. You know what I'm saying? I sometimes don't realize that, but at the end of the day, you live for yourself, you here for yourself. If nobody putting food on the table, if nobody is making sure your health, your physical, your spiritual, your mental, your emotional, if none of them is there for that, you know what I'm saying? You got yourself. This is your mindset, your body. You can only do what you can do in life. And sometimes you just have to go back to yourself. You can't blame other people no more for nothing that's in your life. All the consequences, nothing, because you have to reflect on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Oh, dang, I chose this friend circle. I tolerated it. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you have to make that choice between letting people go and keeping people around. After you get hurt so long, you just have to let that shit go. And some people say that shit is harder than, you know what I'm saying? Oh no, you just sitting there holding tight. You know, someone's suffering.
Stop
But when you let go,
to a dead situation that's not gonna come into life.
and when you let go, it might hurt for a little while, but everything heals. You know what I'm saying? Everything can heal if you let it. You know what I'm saying? You have to let your body recycle. They talk about recycling all the time. You have to let your body recycle. Your mind, your heart, your body, you have to let that reattach. And it's okay if you don't want to think inner or outward about it, but you really got to care about what you intake and outtake in life. And that's what I want to tell everybody. With everything you do, it comes with a consequence if we like it or not. We live in America where we pay money, where we string tie, where we gotta go here, we yes men. As the technology grow, we get more behind. You have to understand it's so many different mind paths you can go about how this world is created. But the only thing you gotta do is still keep in touch with yourself and just understand you have to always adjust. Adjust with family, adjust with roles, adjust with situations, adjust with deaths, lives, creations, all types of stuff. Just adjust to it. Move forward with it. Everything gonna be okay.
Inhale the future, exhale the past.
You got to. It goes everywhere. It goes beyond, man. So yeah.
No, but I really do think I want to be sleeping. And I've been staring. I was low-key thinking when Brittany was drinking, I was like, damn, please don't let her go to sleep. Because Brittany quick to turn that shit. Brittany would be like, hey, she'll be turning like, hey, I'm out the bathroom. Bye. She just an hour and 45 minutes to pass.
Used to.
It's been an hour and 45 minutes?
No, it hasn't even been an hour yet.
Oh.
An hour?
I just know we done.
So how do you guys feel about poly relationships?
But we were just talking about that shit, man. A poly relationship with that bitch.
Wait, you ready for me to talk about that?
Yeah, this TC moment. Let's go, TC.
Go ahead, TC.
Let's go, TC.
Okay. I'm gonna put it like this.
Let's go.
At the end of the day, because I'm gonna talk both sides, right?
Okay.
So I don't care what nobody say. Women have been conditioned in a way where they cool with other women, right? Y'all, when y'all change in front of one another, whole 9 yards, y'all understand women, okay? Which is why we live in a culture now where women are okay with being with another woman. Right? No, dudes don't do that because it's a lose-lose situation, okay?
How? Changing the phone before.
Oh, you want to know how? I got the great mouth. You ready? Okay, when you see a lion and a gazelle, right, go at it, the gazelle is losing. But when you see two gazelles doing it, it's just majestic and beautiful, all that. But when you see two lions going at it, that's just a lose-lose situation. Okay? I'm sorry, at the end of the day, I'm cool with whatever people do. But when dudes do each other, somebody loses in that situation. Somebody becomes less of a man.
Okay.
With women, when women have sex with one another, it's a shared experience. It's just majestic. Okay, it's majestic. It's like, oh, you can put a Kenny G song to that shit. Okay? But when two dudes get at it, it's like, oh, there go the HIV commercial.
Like,
but again, like I'm saying, I make that joke, but at the end of the day, I'm cool with whatever people do. It's fine. The only time I have a problem with it is when you present kids with it when they got enough to figure out.
You don't think
younger kids have the right to speak for their sexuality?
No, because guess what? You don't understand what sexuality is to even know what to speak of.
I was gay at a young age. You
What's your young age?
That's why I said I feel like
What's your young age?
Like puberty is like.
No, I knew okay, so I officially knew like around like I'll say like 11, 12.
Did you
That's
lose
11.
virginity
I'm
to a
talking
girl?
about up to 10.
But since I was in elementary school, I knew I liked girls.
But that's
Yeah, I started
okay.
liking girls when I
But
was
what about?
Bitch, you knew that, but you know though you was going through puberty.
No, I wanted to fuck my teacher. I tried to fuck my teacher.
I was saying 11 and 12 is
I
when
started
puberty
liking
actually
girls
started.
when I was on the basketball team.
So if your child come up to you and like, Dad, I think I'm gay.
That nigga 5 years old.
You gonna be like, no.
That's what we saying. That nigga 20.
I was in elementary school, like we talking like at least I don't know.
Nah, elementary was till you 10. You gonna
No, see, I didn't start liking girls and start exploring myself until like I got into like 9th grade, high school. I didn't start knowing I liked girls until 9th grade.
You 13, 14 years old. It was like, oh yeah, for sure.
I had a crush in 9th grade. My female was a girl in 9th grade. Like,
Right.
But that, like I said, that's majestic though.
yeah, I was embarrassed
Okay.
at first. Why? Because I thought everybody was judging me. Everybody thought, oh, I can't be around you. I can't dress. I can't change my clothes around you. They started judging me. But then when they
Some people said
found,
I lied.
Wait, so you
But
only like girls?
no.
I'm about to say, hold on now. Hold on now.
Okay, so look. Let me break it down.
Hold on.
Let me break it down. So
Okay.
I am bisexual.
Oh no, I don't like him. I don't like him. I'm sorry. I don't like Brittany. I do not like him. I do not like him. I ain't have to speak on this.
Can I get a hand clap?
I'm not like every
I do not like bisexual women. Y'all fuck with women when y'all are bored.
I'm with a nigga.
No mixing.
Yes. You know you fuck with women when you are bored.
If my partner wanted, then we gonna do that.
Y'all only fuck with females when y'all are bored.
No. That's not me. I can't speak for others. I can only speak for myself. If I'm with a female and I'm attracted to you, I want to be with you 100%. You're my woman. That's bottom line. But if I'm with a nigga, you're my nigga. I'm just gonna let you know. Now, if both of my partners is with, we about to share each other. We all want to be in a relationship, then we all gonna be in a relationship. I'm not about to be, I'm with you, I'm with him. I'm not dipping back and forth. I'm not with that. That's why I don't like when people know, I like females and I like niggas, because they get to judging me.
I'm not judging.
That's why
I'm just saying from experience. That could just be. I respect that about you. But Brittany, you know.
I'm like, wait a minute, what?
She almost did.
What about Brittany? I'm curious.
Okay.
What is the question here?
No, it ain't a question. My opinion is from knowing you as a friend. You only fuck with females when you are bored, and that's why I do not like bisexual women.
Okay, I can speak on this.
Wait, am I just around?
No, let me speak on this.
Yeah. Hold on.
Because Cherigan know the real. A lot of people know the real. Okay?
I'm ready for the real.
I can say I am bisexual. This is my preference in my head. I am attracted to women. I always been attracted to women since I was young. So I was fucking bitches in the bushes. I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, I like women and I like men. Okay, and I am attracted if my man probably get into something with my woman or my woman getting something to my man. That I don't know what come first. I'm not in that. But at the same time, it's certain women that I mess with. And I'm not gonna sit here and say as grown, I'm only 21. So everything that I done did, yes, it been mysterious, finding out different things. We had sex, that's just what it is. Yes, it been with people I was close with. You know what I'm saying? But that's because it was somebody I was close with. I'm still a spirit.
So y'all eating pussy?
And I do preach.
Y'all eating pussy?
Of course.
I love eating
Look,
pussy.
I'm not a pillow princess. I'm not a pillow princess.
Cut the podcast.
I'm not no pillow princess.
Cut the
Don't fuck
podcast.
me. If I'm gonna fuck with you, I'm gonna fuck with you. You wanna have sex, we're gonna have sex. That's just simple as that.
Simple. Female, see, I don't know. Some females are not like that.
I'm not about to fake. I'm not faking gay because they what?
Yeah.
So y'all niggas
No, but this no.
What you about to get done up right now? Goddamn! Hold on. Hold on.
females. I'm not going to knock that. I'm not knocking that at all. I'm not.
They hands so smaller than yours.
But the thing is about sexuality and the way that some people are wired to is some people get offended. And I feel like the thing is that you can't be in a poly.
Okay, so my question is, why don't you fuck with like females?
I do not like females.
Well, I'm saying like,
why haven't I fully invested?
Yeah. Like, do you guys see yourself marrying a female?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the same as a male.
But
The only thing different about a male and a female is they don't got a real dick. That's the only difference.
It still feels the same.
It still
feels the same.
But the female, if I'm dealing with,
if I go get my strap right now, it still feels the same.
I can't speak on it because I never got strapped down. Right? It don't. I never got
When you
strapped down.
orgasm,
I can't speak on it.
it ain't got shit on the dildo. I'm sorry. It doesn't.
What you talking about?
You just said that a dildo compares to a dick.
And the dildo
Hell the
actually
fuck no.
don't like move. I never got
You can't move your shit.
So
I can move my shit. You can't move your shit.
Nigga!
The thing is, all I can say is go for the bisexual people.
But I'm saying no. But Jay though, that's not a comment against you though. We are
whatever makes you come. You can still.
But it's not about what you.
If you can finger yourself and come, a strap can make you come.
first off,
No, a strap can make you come, but it ain't got shit on the male. I'm sorry, that's skin versus skin. That's skin versus plastic. I'm sorry, that's different. It's
Your shit feel like plastic when you put a condom on.
No, but guess what? I was born with mine. It's an extension of me. You wasn't born with yours.
Why
You use it as a tool. I'm not using my thing
I
as a
can
tool.
throw back shots just like you. My shit probably better than yours.
Oh hell no! I'm sorry. I can't.
This man just racist. What's that?
I'm telling you. No, because guess what? I support everybody and what they like. I'm cool with it. But what I don't understand and what I will.
So your shit jumps and mine don't.
No, but guess what though? Guess what?
You got a curve.
No, but look.
That's probably the only thing. I'm gonna give you that. If your dick got a curve right here, okay.
I'm not gonna put my curve out
I
there.
lose.
But wait a
If
minute.
your dick got a curve, I lose.
But wait a minute, Jay.
The strap don't win.
Jay, what you cannot argue.
There's some straps that's curved.
What you cannot argue is at the end of the day.
They are straight.
At the end of the day, a woman who likes women, okay, who wears the strap. At the end of the day, they take on a persona of a male, right? Right? I love your whole swag right now. I would wear the whole shit, right? Guess what? You're dressed like a guy, right?
Right.
You got the swag.
I'm me
So
though.
who you got that from? You got that from a
No, I got
male.
that from myself.
No. You got that from a male because guess what? You
I
didn't
got that
want
from myself.
No. Because when I'm looking at her, you're not dressed like them.
I can dress like them.
But you
You
can't.
want those some ladies on?
But no. No, but Jay, I respect you enough to know that you can rock it. But at the end of the day, I think that a lot of times we compare. But at the end of the day, when you look at a gay male,
I'm sorry. The only reason why I don't agree with you is because I see a lot of men, grown ass men, that I dress better as. Okay?
Yeah, because they got no swag. That's swag.
Can't wear. No, I don't give a fuck. If I throw on a jean jacket with some leggings, with 2 diamond chains, with the ear in my hair, bro, I can dress like a bitch and still have it. I still just don't have what you have. It don't matter.
But wait a minute though, you pulling females
Y'all both got the same cross.
off of weak ass niggas though.
You trying to be like me?
You trying to be like me?
No, I'm not.
Without a doubt, because guess
If
what?
I threw a beard on, then yeah.
No, because guess what? You are what?
It's literally. It's literally. I'm just saying.
You never what?
Do certain things that females can do.
Like what?
Like for example, like I said,
females can eat pussy better.
Okay, period.
that is period.
I could put
No.
I'm
sorry, but you gotta be that on my shit.
No.
I don't want to get you scratchy. On my shit.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to do my hair.
I like niggas. I'm bisexual. I like niggas. But females top down.
But why
get
though?
better.
Can we talk about the
Because
why?
they're
Your tongue is short.
There are females that
Your tongue got the bumps on it.
But wait a
Your
minute
tongue ain't got the bumps on it.
But wait a minute though. What if you encounter a man that takes just as much care in a woman as a woman takes in herself?
What you talking about?
See, I blew your mind, right? Because at the end of the day, I am here to say that a majority of men don't care for women.
Come on, man.
A majority of men don't care for women how they should be cared.
Yeah, hold on. You eat pussy.
Yeah.
You think you eat pussy good like Rachel pussy eating? 8.5.
Okay.
How about you?
I'm a solid 11. Because guess what? At the end of the day, no, but at the end of the day, I think how a woman thinks.
Humble yourself.
Y'all don't want it rushed, right? Y'all don't want it rushed. Y'all don't want it to be.
Sometimes, nigga, if I got an interview, I got
No, but I'm saying everything switches. But guess what? I know for a fact.
be at work at 30
No, look, I know
minutes.
for a
Nigga, this is my
fact that in order to make you come, I gotta hit that beam, right? Right? I gotta hit that beam. But guess what? You gotta learn a woman. And see, that's what most men don't do. They don't learn a woman.
But
I
woman
learned.
don't know nobody but herself, and you know
What
where
I
to
know.
get the right
But guess
time.
what if you are in a woman's mind to the extension of you know her more than she knows herself? I take stock in that. Most men don't. So I'm saying I'm not trying to compare by no means.
I ain't trying to make
But at
love
the
to
end
every
of the
person
day,
I come across.
at the end of the day, I can speak to my shit and I will say at any given time I can kill you when it comes to getting head because I will put the same
and you know,
conviction.
you think you can kill me
Hell
and
the
give
fuck
it head?
yeah.
You heard this nigga something
Hell
crazy.
yeah. Mind
This
you.
nigga something crazy.
Mind
This
you.
nigga just said he think he can get better hand than me.
Mind you, this is not a
nigga
real
is fucking
competition.
crazy.
This
He
is not
got
a real
pussy and
competition.
he think he big balls.
What happened?
What?
Because guess what though? Because I am not competing versus man versus woman, right?
I'm not gonna compete either. It's shit on my birth certificate.
I will put money on this.
Nigga, I will put money on it.
money on this.
Nigga, my rent coming up. Fuck it.
Guess what?
Fuck it.
Guess what? At the end of the day, a woman most of the time can't lick her own coochie, right?
So? And most of the time, a nigga can't suck his own dick.
Without a doubt. But guess what? I'm not talking about a man coming sucking my dick. I'm talking about giving head to a woman. So that's why you can't beat me because I'm conditioned like this. I'm
Nigga,
sorry.
no.
I will put $100 on this
You
shit.
don't know a woman.
I will put
That's the
$100.
thing. Just because you think your wife
Cut the
likes the
camera.
left to the right,
Cut the
I
camera.
know the right
I
to the
will
left
put
and then the
money
left to
on
the
it.
right.
I
And
got
then
a
come back to the front and then to go back down. You don't know that.
I got $100.
You do
I got
not know that.
$100. I got $100.
You do not know that.
I got $100.
And I don't take Apple Pay. So you better have some cash.
Motherfucker, I do Cash App, I do Zelle, I do cash, I do
That's all
whatever
we
you
do
wanna
is
do.
sell.
I don't
I
tell you.
do right now. She
I'm
about to
telling
lick
you.
some.
I
It's
guarantee
okay.
you.
It's okay.
I guarantee
You done got my child on one.
I guarantee
Oh, no, my blood
I'll make a
pressure
chick
real high. I
use
can't
quiver
even
before
say
you even got a chance. I guarantee it.
Nigga, you is a damn liar.
I guarantee
How
it.
long is your tongue? Let me see.
How long is it? What? Ain't got shit to do with that.
Yes, it does.
Ain't got shit to do with that.
If you can stick the tongue in,
ain't got shit to do with that.
you
Because
don't
guess what?
stick your tongue in?
How's your motion for giving head?
You don't stick your tongue in?
How's your
Nigga,
motion?
no, answer the question.
No,
Do you
how's
stick
your
your tongue
motion?
in?
Stick your tongue in the what?
What?
In the vagina?
I guess.
Oh, see, that's when you playing games because women like penetration and for that bean to be hit, which is why when you hitting it, they want
Of
you to run.
course, you can finger and lick it, but can your tongue go in that pussy? What? Get it.
I put money on that shit.
You not answering my question. That's
What's your
what you
question?
already
What's your
lost.
question?
I just asked.
You yelled your question. I ain't hear you. You asked your question to me.
How you want
This
to-
ain't Family Feud. You ain't asked me. What's the question?
Hey, I'm gonna ask you.
What's the question?
Okay. And all 35 people we done surveyed.
Okay.
150 done said.
Okay.
Do you put your tongue in the pussy?
Without a doubt.
Ding! Ding!
Without a doubt.
It ain't up there.
Oh,
What are you talking about? I know where it's at. But you cannot tell me most women, no, I won't say most women, some women like penetration while they're getting their bean lit. Because
That's
some
a
women
little
can't take the overstimulation.
I'm not saying that, but that's what I'm saying. For the most part, most women I've dealt with, I don't know you've dealt with.
I've had sex with over 100 women. I take notes.
Damn! What the fuck?
I take notes. I take notes. That's why I'm saying you can't compete with me because I know that there's a difference. Most men have sex with women the same fucking way and you cannot do that. You cannot do that. Some women like it slow. Some women like the missionary. Some women like it from the back. I will guarantee you at the end of the day, I take stock, I take notes.
Hold on, please.
Well, I am 30, so it's like, it's a little different.
No, nigga, not 100.
Right.
No,
my dream was 14.
You said 100 women?
I think
I'm not saying I wouldn't hold.
I don't think
So you done had sex with Lebanese, Penetries.
Okay, you ready? Asian, Jamaican, Mexican,
No, you haven't.
white, black. I did Jamaican.
No, you haven't.
I did Jamaican.
No, you haven't.
I did Jamaican.
So he's one
No,
of
you
you.
haven't.
How you gonna tell me I ain't do?
Right, how you know?
'Cause I can tell.
You can tell what?
You tell based off of what I present to you, but I don't present the whole to you. That
So
would be
you don't present
reckless.
the what?
That would be
The
reckless.
He don't present the whole
I
thing.
obviously, I do. I knew the whole TC when the nigga ain't take the mask off.
No, that's not true.
I think you can get an orgasm based off of whoever.
We back in this thing, as y'all can see. We got some food and everything. We have to bring it back. You know what I'm saying? We got some Taco Bell real quick.
Shout out T-Bill.
Yeah, niggas was hungry. You know what I'm saying? We drinking liquor too, so you know we have to. As y'all can see, also, you know, the guests that I did have, they had something that they had to do, so they did have to, you know, skedaddle. They would definitely be back on the podcast again. So, you know, continue to, if y'all fuck with them, you know, follow their ats. You already know y'all can go back in the video and get their, you know what I'm saying, their information that way. But to go back to where we was talking about, we did talk about the poly relationships and everything, but I have a real genuine question that I feel like is kind of normal in this generation now. Do you guys think that you can be in love with two people at the same time?
But to me, I feel like we gotta have the conversation of what's love, because a lot of times people don't understand what love is, right? So a lot of times people don't understand that love in itself is beyond just a word.
Right.
It's even beyond just a feeling. It's a thought. It's a mindset, right? When you feel like you can't be away from a person and this person always seems to be around, that's love. So you can have love for two people, but when you are in love, that's completely different.
I said in love and love with somebody
Completely
is different.
Yeah.
You can love a lot of different people.
Yeah,
You can have love for a lot of different people. That in love, that's something different. That's that when you think about
And-
the 24/7. That
and I do, and what I really have to realize is, like, I do realize that, like you said, it's not being in love.
Yeah.
If you are dealing with two people at the same time, I do feel like they just take qualities or whatever the other person is lacking and put it with, you know, with what they like and what they love. And it's like, that's not really in love with somebody. You just, whatever the person you really feel strong feelings for, whatever that person lacks, that other person has. And so it's just, you know, you find them more attractive and you may be, you know, more appealing to them. But it's like, I don't believe that you can be in love with two people at the same time. And I do feel like I did experience that at one point. And I had to realize it was not the same thing. Like, it was just, I loved certain things about one person and I loved certain things about the other person. And it was just like, damn, like, I like both of them and I love both of them. And then, like, I got closer with both and it was like, oh, maybe I am in love with both of y'all, because it's like I had strong feelings for, you know, both parties, but still, it's like, you know, I do feel like we kind of get that a little confused in this generation. Because I do feel like people, they kind of like you said, they don't really know what love is. And especially in this generation, people do get bored very fast. They lose interest very fast. They do things out of just entertainment. They do things just out of, you know, just lusting, and they do get that confused. Well, actually just, you know.
so love itself is just a hard word to define. It's a concept.
Yeah.
That's something like
Yeah.
to truly know what is love. What is love? And
It's
then
indescribable.
It's something. It's just a feeling that you know when you're there. But like you said, like to be in love, that's a totally different thing too. Just to love. So you gonna love a lot of people. Like how you love your mother, you gonna love your brother. You gonna gonna have that attachment to a lot of people. You can have attachment with two different people, but that obsession that sometimes love can give you when you're in love with somebody, you can't have that two different people.
But see, it even tags to the soulmate question too, because a lot of people ask the question of, can you have multiple soulmates? And I believe that you have one. I believe that you have people that can imitate your soulmate and prepare you for your future soulmate. But in essence, you have one. Your heart can cling to another, but you have one.
It's funny, I don't believe it.
I believe in one.
I believe it like when you find a person who's willing to sacrifice and love you and willing to become your soulmate, and you're willing to do that, that's when it comes together, y'all become soulmates.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like anybody can become your soulmate in the sense of, I don't think it's just one person God made, it's like just for you. I think it could be somebody who
I think it's one person.
I believe it's hard to find, but if you just all y'all at the same type of level, the same type of understanding, you actually love that person, y'all willing to become soulmates. Sometimes when you love two different people, you're not ready to actually become somebody's soulmate. You really just to be in love and accept the love. Like, you're not ready to give your all to somebody. But when both come together and believe in that, it don't matter. Like, I don't think it's like it's somebody chosen from God that God did that for you. I think it was you putting in effort and putting in the time to actually take time to love that. Because like you said, love is work in my opinion sometimes. It's when you put in that work too, that's when y'all become soulmates. Because I'll be hearing that, like, I'll be hearing stuff like arranged marriages. I heard 3 people had arranged marriages. Like, you think it just on the house somehow their parents like arranged them with their soulmate, or was it just something like a random thing that happened? But because both of them willing to love each other as much as they can and take care of their responsibilities for one another, that's when they became soulmates. Because I know 3 people, like, they love each other. It's like, I don't care that my mother, like, set me up with this person. I love this person. I want to spend the rest of my life with this person. And yeah, it wasn't my choice, but that became the person I can't live my life without. I think that was just a random thing, but you was willing to become loved by this person. You was willing to give that love to this person.
But I feel love is separate from a soulmate, though. I feel like a soulmate is somebody who, for some odd reason, when you first met this person, at that very point, it's as if every time that you're around this person, or if you haven't talked to this person for 4 to 5 years, your heart clings to them. Hence the fact that it's connected to your soul. At the end of the day, you know for a fact when you want to be with somebody and when you don't want to be with somebody. And a lot of times we conform to be with people because we love them and we have love for them. But what if you in fact met your soulmate and didn't know what love was? Hence the soulmate aspect, when your soul clings to another without you even being in a relationship with that person. So I believe that it goes far deeper, because when you hear stories of people being together and then when one person dies, the other person dies, because we heard about those stories during COVID. They said, I can't live without this person because it's your soulmate. It's somebody who your soul was designed to meet. At the end of the day, whether you believe in a God or not, when Adam was made, and then Eve was made from Adam's rib. Soulmate. Now, granted, every relationship don't go well, because that's how that went, you know. But I believe that your soul clings to one.
It didn't go well, but it kind of did.
Well, you know, Adam didn't wear pants in that relationship. You know, he just followed. You know, so that's why.
He didn't have no choice after she did that one thing. It was like,
he had a choice. He had to slap Eve up, get your stuff together.
It was too late. How you know he? I think he did, but God was like, I don't give a fuck if you smacked her up or not. Y'all gonna still. I told you don't do this.
Adam didn't understand the assignment.
Because I think they lived together till they died.
I don't know, because the conversation about Adam and Eve from that point of Eve's deception and the decision that she made to eat the apple, like, you don't really hear about that story after that. You don't really know what transpired.
You do, but you kind of do, because they just went to they was kicked out of Eden. And they went and they multiplied. Because what's his name? Cain.
It don't say that Adam and Eve. It doesn't say that Adam and Eve lived a long and happy, prosperous life.
No, they did. I think it was something they did say, like, around the age they died, like they lived for a certain.
But that story, I want to know the story though. We put so much emphasis on how Eve was made, and the fact that when they found out and they became aware that they were both naked.
I mean, they couldn't be with nobody else but each other. Shit, it was the parents.
Well, that was it. But I'm saying, like, even if that, even
they
off
could be
that
fucking their
principle-
kids. They just had to be together for the rest of their lives. To be
True, but it's like, were they together happy though? That it just is a lot of questions. But I don't that's a lot of speculation.
I'm about to say no. He couldn't have been happy. He's like, bitch, I knew where we was at before. We was in Eden, nigga. We was good. We was chilling. Yeah. Now we up here. We know that we naked. I didn't even know she was naked.
But I'm saying, like,
now I gotta hunt down and kill the beaver and put that bitch on my shoulder. Then we gotta cook the motherfucker. And then we gotta they gotta kill 3 beavers just to put wrap that shit around that nigga. Then he learn how to make a fire and shit to cook, and then try to stay warm and shit.
But it brings attention to the question, right? Can you love 2 people? But I ask y'all, what do you believe love is? Do you believe love is the idea that was given to us by man, or do you find it deeper than that? So if somebody was to ask you the question of what is love, how would you define it? Like, would you use man-made principles, or would you go deeper than that? So it's tough, because the idea of love is something that's used in holidays, in movies. Like, everybody tells you what love is, but that's why I go a step further when you talk about soulmates. How does love feel to you?
Right.
How are you loved? Because everybody has a different perception of what love is.
But that's why I say, like, love is a concept word. It's hard to define. It's something that it's nothing that you can feel. There's nothing you can see.
just
nothing
like-
you can touch. That's something you can't barely describe.
Just like perfection. Everybody I feel like has their own definition of perfection and what's perfect to them.
Yep.
You know, we can set in stone like, oh, this has to be perfect, it has to be perfect. Somebody else, those things don't have to be perfect.
And when they probably see that shit is not perfect, they have a whole other perception of what is perfect.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Read boo boo boo. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this episode, man.
Yeah.
You know, we went through a lot to get this episode today. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Y'all don't know what we have to do to bring these episodes to y'all, but we do it out of the love, out of the grace of every single supporter. You know, because like I keep saying, it is going to happen. You guys are going to go back on these episodes, and you guys are going to understand what I mean, that Shooting the Shits is not your ordinary podcast. We are definitely going to mark our name some way, somehow, into the YouTube world, not only into the YouTube world, into the podcast world, into young, black, and talented people. You know what I'm saying? We're opening up that door for a lot of people here, and I can see this going way further than what I know a lot of other people can, but it doesn't matter about what those people see. I have the guests that I have on here that continuously support, that loves what I do, that loves me as a person. I love everybody that come on the show. Like I said, I do have family here. I do have certain guests here, but at the end of the day, it's all love, it's all family, anyone that steps foot on this show. So, yeah, like, make sure you guys continue to like, comment, and subscribe. It's only going to get better. It gets better, and it gets better every single time, every single episode. And you guys are definitely going to see TC again. Like, for real.
Comes to you. Check me out.
Yeah, like, next episode, like, best barber in the city, man. If you guys are watching from Detroit, I got his credentials. You already know right there. You know, he's getting y'all fresh. You know what I'm saying? From the waves to the beard to the cuts, even to your hair. Like, he got it all. You know what I'm saying? Check his Instagram out. Check his website out. Book him. You know what I'm saying? Let him know Jay sent you from Shooting the Shit Saturdays. You know, I can't promise you a
Let them know about
discount.
the Westlands too. Let them know about the products.
Oh yeah, I'm just letting y'all know at the end of the day, hair care is amazing. It's something that you gotta focus on. So not only do I give you a bomb cut, I also give you the products to make your beard grow, to make your hair silky smooth. So I got the Absolute Butter, I got the Miss Hair Hydrator. All those products are labeled on my hair, on my IG, on my website. Definitely check it out. Contact me for any questions, and we'll go from there. Because at the end of the day, your time is precious. The cut comes to you. I'm like ordering a pizza, but it's for haircuts. So come check me out.
Facts. And we have them every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Best piece of slash haircut ever.
This the off week, just y'all. I don't want y'all niggas be.
Yeah, no, my shit's still fresh. I ain't gonna cap.
I ain't gonna lie, I have my shit rough.
Yeah,
I don't want
no?
y'all be like, damn, that's what he did to.
Every time y'all see me on this bitch
Hey,
looking
we
fresh, and it came from TC. And like I said, he come to y'all. Like, you know.
I mean, ain't got no hair, but I got the beard though.
Yeah.
I'm pretty smooth.
And that don't even matter. That don't even matter. He's good at what he do. He's very good at what he does. He's talented. He's passionate. You know, he really do care for his clients. And that's one reason why I really do fuck with TC. Like, it's not even just about what he can do. Like, I have the best conversations with him in his chairs. Every time we book an appointment, it's never a dull moment at all. So you get way more than that haircut experience, you know. And you guys definitely need to fuck with him. I promise you. Like, anything that I say on this show is real, and I mean it. Like, if y'all know me, y'all literally know me as a person. Like, I only fuck with the best. I only fuck with the real. So, look, man. Fuck with TC. Fuck with my nigga Win. Cause we still doing that YouTube. We got this speed dating coming up, females. I got 2 of y'all. Then already reached out. Not saying no names, but y'all know who y'all is. And we gonna put this shit together. I promise you. Like, most of y'all niggas ain't never even met us. Man, it's cool. Females. I'm gonna pick 10 of y'all. Well, 8. So
Drop the number on y'all.
that video is coming on my actual YouTube, not on this podcast channel, but on my actual YouTube channel. We gonna put Win to the test.
Oh shit! I didn't know it was about me.
Yes, I just
What the shit
said
happened?
we're doing you a speed date.
Put Win to the test.
Yes, that nigga gonna find his Shimon.